She didn't even slow down. That's what I couldn't get out of my head when I looked at the surveillance footage. 24 years old, BMW, designer sunglasses at 11 p.m., and Maria Santos's only car, smashed like it meant nothing. But here's what really made my blood run cold. Madison Crawford didn't just leave the scene. She sat there, 30 seconds, engine still running, looking at the damage she'd just caused. And then she backed up and drove off. You know what you can do in 30 seconds. You can check if someone's hurt. You can call 911. You can leave a note. You can be a decent human being. Madison did none of that. 3 weeks later, she walks into my courtroom like she's doing me a favor by showing up. I've been a judge for almost 4 decades. I thought I'd seen every kind of arrogance money can buy. But Madison Crawford? She was about to redefine it. And her father, Senator Crawford, was about to face a choice no parent wants to make. Let me paint you the picture. Maria Santos is a night nurse at Rhode Island Hospital. Single mom. Works doubles to keep food on the table and her daughter in school. That Honda Civic Madison destroyed? That wasn't just transportation. That was Maria's entire world. Her ability to get to work, to pick up her daughter from school, to take her elderly mother to doctor's appointments. One hit, one choice to drive away. And Maria's carefully balanced life collapsed. When Officer Rodriguez found her next to her car, she wasn't even angry yet. She was just frozen, trying to figure out how she was going to survive this. Now, Madison Crawford. She arrives wearing an outfit that costs more than Maria makes in a month. She's checking her phone, scrolling Instagram, examining her nails like she's at a spa waiting for her appointment. Her lawyer's right behind her, expensive briefcase in hand, radiating the kind of confidence that screams, "We've made bigger problems disappear." And that's exactly what they're expecting. The prosecutor lays it out. Security footage, witness statements, blood alcohol at diar 08, right at the legal limit. Madison's response when I ask her what she has to say about destroying Maria's car, she shrugs. Actually shrugs. Then she says, and I'm quoting here, "Isn't that what insurance is for?" Like Maria's trauma is a billing code. Like the panic and fear and financial devastation is just paperwork somebody else handles. But then she adds something that makes the entire room go silent. My father deals with this stuff all the time. There it is. The real defense. Not, "I'm sorry." Not, "I made a terrible mistake." But, "My dad's a senator, and you're about to find out what that means." That's when I notice her phone lighting up in her lap. And Madison, while I'm literally speaking directly to her about criminal charges, starts typing a response. I stop mid-sentence. "What are you doing?" She looks up. No shame. No awareness that what she's doing is insane. She says, "Just updating my dad on what's happening here." Like my courtroom is her group chat. The gallery gasps. Even her high-priced attorney looks like he wants to disappear. Using your phone during court proceedings is contempt. But texting your senator father to intervene during your criminal hearing? That's a whole new level. Here's where it gets unbelievable. Madison doesn't apologize. She doesn't put the phone down. Instead, she tells me her father wants to talk to me directly, right now, during her hearing. She actually suggests I should take a call from Senator Crawford to discuss the situation. I've had enough. 38 years on this bench, and I've never seen this kind of disrespect. So I tell the clerk, confiscate the phone. I want to see exactly what Madison's been texting her father during these proceedings. What we find makes everyone in that courtroom sick. The texts aren't a daughter scared and asking her dad for emotional support. They're a shopping list of political favors. She's sent him my name, asking if he knows me or has any pull over my decisions. She's asked about donors who might have leverage. She's literally treating her criminal case like a networking opportunity. But the worst one? The one she sent right before I took her phone? Wasting my time with some old judge who doesn't get it. This is just a stupid car accident. That woman should be grateful she's getting insurance money. That woman, Maria Santos, working mother, night nurse, victim of a hit and run, reduced to that woman who should be grateful. Maria's sitting in the third row. I watch her wipe her eyes as I read that text aloud. Madison's lawyer is frantically objecting, claiming the texts are private. But here's the thing. When you text during court proceedings about your case, that becomes evidence of character, of intent, of exactly who you are when you think no one's watching. I make a decision I've never made in my career. I'm going to call Senator Crawford myself, right here, on speaker, in open court. If Madison wants Daddy's political influence in this courtroom, then we're going to have that conversation where everyone can hear it. The phone rings twice. Senator Crawford, this is Judge Caprio. Your daughter is in my courtroom facing criminal charges, and she's been texting you throughout these proceedings, asking you to make this go away. I'm about to read those texts aloud. I thought you should hear them. There's a long pause. Then Senator Crawford says something I didn't expect. Please proceed, Your Honor. I read every text, every casual request for political interference, every dismissive comment about Maria Santos, every word dripping with entitlement. When I finish, the silence is deafening. And then Senator Crawford asks to speak to his daughter directly. What happens next? I'll never forget it. This is a United States senator. He could have gone full damage control. He could have deflected. He could have played the family privacy card. Instead, he apologizes. To me, to Maria Santos, to everyone in that courtroom. He says Madison's actions don't represent the values he's tried to teach her, or the principles he's sworn to uphold. And then he says the words that change everything. Your Honor, whatever sentence you believe is appropriate, you have my complete support. I've spent my career demanding accountability from others. I cannot ask for special treatment for my own daughter. Please treat her exactly as you would any other defendant. That's what justice means. The look on Madison's face is devastating. Her safety net just vanished. The father she expected to rescue her with political influence just publicly endorsed whatever punishment I decide. She tries to speak, but nothing comes out. Senator Crawford continues. He tells me he's already reached out to Maria Santos personally to apologize and offer assistance. He's taking responsibility for his daughter's actions in a way she refuses to. Before hanging up, he thanks me. Thanks me for holding Madison accountable when he apparently couldn't. Now I have to sentence her. Madison sits at that table completely alone. No more arrogance, no more phone, no more daddy's influence, just consequences. For the DUI, mandatory alcohol education, substantial fines, 1-year license suspension. For fleeing the scene, contempt of court, and total lack of remorse, 90 days in county jail. 200 hours of community service helping single mothers with transportation needs. Formal, written apologies to Maria Santos and this court. But here's the part I hope changes her. Weekly counseling sessions on empathy and responsibility, and monthly face-to-face meetings with Maria Santos so Madison can understand, really understand, how her choices destroyed someone's life. Financial restitution, over $15,000. As the court officers prepare to take her into custody, Madison finally cries. Real tears. Not for Maria, not for what she's done, but because for the first time in her life, she's facing real consequences. You know what this case taught me? Money talks. Power whispers. But in the right courtroom, neither one matters more than doing what's right. Senator Crawford could have made calls. He could have buried this. But he chose accountability over reputation. He chose justice over protecting his daughter from the truth. That's the hard choice. That's real love. Letting someone you love face the consequences of their actions, so they can become who they're supposed to be. Madison Crawford walked into my courtroom, thinking she was untouchable. She left in handcuffs. But maybe, just maybe, she left with a chance to become someone better. Comment accountability if this hit different. And if you've ever felt like the rules don't apply to everyone equally. I see you. Justice isn't perfect. But it still matters. It has to. I'll see you in the next one.